there is a tendency which is creeping into this house, which is very dangerous. The Constitution and the standing orders are very clear. Yeah, the precedence in this house starts with the Speaker, Leader of Majority, Leader of Minority. So in that order, that has to be followed. Otherwise, it will cause chaos in this house. Madam Speaker,
Honorable Opiyo and I,
that notwithstanding,
you cannot cast aspersions on the Speaker. You have already been given precedence. You are not the next one. So please take your time and address the motion.
I'm saying this for record. Yes. Let me contribute to this motion. And I will start by saying that all that I've said before concerning this matter stands. And for avoidance of doubt, I don't think it was even necessary for a communique or a communication of the sort that we are dealing with in this motion to come to this House in the manner it did. The House had already, on its own motion, commenced work on specifically the issue of NGCDF and those other funds. So there was no further need for any prompting. And my position on NGCDF and those other funds, including GAF, has been very clear, that indeed we need to entrench those funds in the Constitution. And that is the position of my coalition. Because of the clear benefits that have accrued from those funds to our people everywhere in the country. Coming to the issue of the creation of the position of leader of opposition, I still maintain and hold the view that the approach we are taking is not proper. It's not proper. My position has been that if indeed we think the time is ripe for reviewing the Constitution, which I strongly believe it is, then we must take a holistic view of the Constitution of Kenya 2010. Because it's now more than 12 years since its promulgation in 2010. It's indeed ripe for review. But we can't do it through cherry picking, through patchwork. That will not be proper. I have also asked many times, and I've gotten no answers, as to what is it that we want to achieve by creating this position of leader of official opposition, whilst retaining intact the structure that we have currently, which is purely presidential. What, for instance, will be the role of the leader of official opposition vis-a-vis the role of the leader of minority party, for instance? Nobody is giving me any answers. I said, and I still want to repeat, that we must choose what we want to do. Agree to abolish this presidential system and go parliamentary route, or retain this presidential system with all its attributes without attempting to create a mongrel in the name of amendment to the Constitution. We cannot, as Kenyans, continue to appear as if we don't know what we want, and yet we really know what we want. The third issue is the matter of amending the standing orders of the National Assembly to allow cabinet secretaries to come before the full House and answer questions from honorable members of parliament. Again, I've said this time and again, that you cannot do that by merely amending the standing orders. That would go to the core of Article 255 of the Constitution. Because any time you bring an extra person who is not contemplated under the Constitution to be in this house, under whatever guise, you are interfering with the functions of Parliament. And therefore, you are compelled under Article 255 of the Constitution to undertake an amendment through a referendum. There are no two ways about it. No two ways about it. And it's not rocket science. Any plain reading of the Constitution will tell you that we have got no two ways about it. So what is this rush then? To try and bring cabinet secretaries to the house through the back door? What is it that is not working now that you want to cure? We have been in this house under this Constitution for the last 10 years now. What is it that is not working with our committee system that you want to cure through these backdoor changes? What is it? Nobody has told me. Nobody.